BADOOSH.
Hey guys, my name is Sigmund and welcome back to the Madness Settings, everybody's favorite part of the week, video looks. For those of you who may be wondering right now why the intro wasn't more pizzazz and shiny and stuff, it's because it's like 5-something in the morning and I don't have a whole lot of time. Before we get into the comments, I know I'm being really... hit my hand. That's one bad thing about the standing desk. Everything's a little higher than what I'm used to, at least the way I'm standing, and my hand wants to just hit everything and it hurts. Anyways, as I was saying, you'll notice that the birds are a little more active because yes, it is like 5-something in the morning. The sun is almost out. My skin's about to boil. Yeah, it's been that kind of week. I want to talk about a few things about the channel first before we move on. Somebody pointed out, yes, I did try some things over at VidMe, is it vid.me or vidme.com? I don't know. I uploaded a few of the videos from this channel over there just to experiment because I'm looking at getting more exposure for the channel. I am not jumping ship. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm still going to upload here. This is still my main focus. I was trying to look for ways to, again, give the channel more exposure. And then I wasn't exactly too thrilled with VidMe setup. I understand it's a smaller community over there and that's fine. That's awesome. But I just was not thrilled with the particular setup, or at least how everything worked, especially on mobile. But I don't know. The transition was easy. It was easy to get some videos up on that channel. I don't know. Something about it I'm not exactly a huge fan of. I don't know. I don't really want to get too much into it. Just let's have to see how it looks in the future. As of right now, though, I think I'm done with VidMe. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Over the next few weeks for the channel, I'm going to be experimenting. Now, I've noticed that each video is actually more successful if I upload less. Like I missed Friday's upload, which the reason for that, sorry about that by the way, the reason I missed Friday's upload, I probably should explain this sooner, is my wife wanted to go out to breakfast, and by the time we got done with shopping and everything, I didn't have enough time to finish editing. I fell really far behind, so I'm sorry about that. But I was looking at uploading less, like uploading 3 days, not necessarily uploading less. I wanted to upload 3 days, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so that gives me enough time to stream more, or just stream in general. Now, this isn't going to be cutting back on content because my plan over the long term is to be able to upload 2. Well, I'm not sure I held up 3, but 2, yes. 2 videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So technically you would get like a bonus content, I guess, or a bonus video. And the second video of the day would be like a main series because I've been wanting to do bigger, longer series, but uploading only 5 videos a week really limits its capabilities because if you have like a game that I'm only uploading once a week on, unless it's like Super Mario Maker, it's not really going to garner a whole lot of interest, especially if it's like one consistent story going on, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be experimenting with that. Let me know what you all think about this in the comment section down below. It's more about YouTube's uploading. I don't know. I've noticed that the channel like gains a sub and loses a sub if I upload every day, but when I miss a day, I gain a sub and then nothing goes wrong. And then, or I'll gain 2 subs or I gain 3 subs. It has happened. So I'm experimenting with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They're going to be at separate times. One will be at 11 a.m. like it always is. The other, I'm not sure if I want to put it at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard or maybe even later than that, like late in the afternoon. I don't know. Let me know what you all think about that in the comment section down below. I know I'm ranting a bit, it's because I'm nervous, okay? I don't want to change too many things on the channel, but I also want the channel to be successful, so I do have to take certain steps to be able to make the channel grow, you know? I'm not saying that the channel's like the content is bad or anything like that. It's just how YouTube has been working that I've noticed. And speaking of YouTube, I'm sure you all know about the adpocalypse. I'm not going to talk about this. I was going to make a vlog about it a little bit just because I'm certain, again, it's one of those situations where you're seeing your favorite YouTubers kind of act out. And I understand they're scared about money, but then there's some of them who are being really obnoxious about it, I guess. I don't know. Just why I'm not going to talk about it. You guys have to deal with that crap all the time with most videos popping up. And it's easier for me, again, like I've said in the past, it's easier for me to talk about this stuff lightly because I don't make any money off of YouTube. I never have. I mean, actually, you know what? That's not a lie. I got a check from Maker Studios for $16 once, and I don't know why. I never cashed it either. It's like sitting on my bedside still. It's like, huh, that's a thing. I mean, you know, it's not to say that $16 isn't a big deal. I could have, took my wife out to lunch, or a very cheap lunch. She probably not to be too happy with me, but yeah, I could have took her to a cheap lunch. Sorry, I'm doing this. I feel my hat kind of waving back and forth, and it felt kind of nice because it's letting air in, and my head's hot. But yeah, I'm not going to overload you guys with the adpocalypse stuff. I'm not going to be like, the end is here. Oh no! You mean I uploaded 700 videos to YouTube and it's not going to go anywhere? Oh! No, I'm not going to go anywhere because YouTube has granted me the opportunity to do what I've always wanted, and that's entertain. You guys seem to really enjoy the content, and I'm just going to stick around. You know, I'm going to be doing streaming. Yeah, I've talked about that earlier. This is kind of a big deal. I am torn. I am honestly torn between Twitch and Beam. Now, Twitch obviously is a very big platform and a lot of people are on it, and I've heard, hey, Twitch is an excellent place to grow. get it out there, and that's what I want. I want to get as much exposure for the channel as possible, and also be able to live. Brain is not working today. I want to be able to interact with you guys live. Then there's Beam. The upside to Beam is it is a smaller stream site, but it is growing. It is relatively new, but it is growing, and it also, it's like was it less, like 1 second stream delay between the person streaming and the people watching, so it's a lot easier to interact with you. And there's also a bunch of cool features, and it's a really, really good community. Again, I'm torn between the two because I also have a lot of friends that are on Twitch. I have a few on Beam, but I have a lot more on Twitch, so I don't know if I should jump over there and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Let me into the party. Or be over at Beam like, hey, I can interact with everybody a lot faster now. All jokes aside, though, yeah, I really want your guys' input. A lot of people said, yeah, go to YouTube, which is why I'm probably going to main focus on either Beam or Twitch, and then do the dual live stream over on YouTube. So for those of you who just want to hang out on YouTube, it'll be available to you right there. I will try to interact on chat, but it'll mainly be on either Beam or Twitch. But yeah, definitely your feedback is very, very important on that. Remember, we're going to be cutting back on the amount of days of stuff being uploaded, but you're hopefully going to be seeing 2 videos. Why do I keep wanting to? Because 3 days. 2 videos on each day for 3 days. That's the plan. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Finally, because I've been talking too much. Comments. New favorite YouTuber. Yep. Aw, well, thank you. Welcome to the madness. Thank you for joining the channel. I would say we offer pretzels, but my wife won't even buy those for me, so yeah, sorry. I envy how well you articulate on camera. That's talent. Well, thank you. See, oh, wow. See, good compliments make me gush a little bit, just a tiny little bit. It's a lot of it. I'm not an actor, I'm not trained professionally in anything. I'm a professional idiot. I've been alive for 30 years, so I can proudly say I'm stupid. So yeah, that's a lot of practice, it's a lot of practice. You focus on what type of entertainer you want to present yourself as. Like me, I tend to be hyperactive. That's just me in general. I have moments where I'm just kind of meh, okay, I'll do this. And then there's times where I'm right now, like in front of the camera right now, talking to you guys. When I do reading your comments, I absolutely just flip, and my energy's going high, goes from being down to here all the way up to here, and I'm like, yes, this is fun. Yes. I don't like sounding like an egomaniac about this stuff. It's a lot of practice, I guess, because if you watch my videos from when I started, it was just night and day. Night and day. It's like saying night is the depressing. That was me. I was very untalkative and slightly depressing. That's how I was then. And then you have daytime where it's like, oh, it's all nice and sunny, and I smacked my finger again. Ouch! He is better than PewDiePie. Are you trying to get me killed? No, seriously, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate anybody who thinks I'm worthy of being up in that area. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. I never like to say that I'm better than anybody. I'm not downing your compliment. Don't get me wrong. I never want to down anybody's compliments. This is just kind of my perspective on it. I don't ever want people to think I'm ever coming across as I think I'm better than anybody. Everybody has their own style of entertainment. I just, I'm grateful that you guys enjoy the way I present it. So yeah, let's not try to get Sigmund's channel with the red bullseye on it. But seriously, the point, thank you so much for the compliment. I got Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'll regret it. No, you won't. At least until you get your jump scares in. That game is really good, and I am excited for the next chapter, but it's just a game of wait and see of when they'll finally get it out. Don't worry, Sigman, I'm sure you'll get some head sooner or later. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to see yourself out after that one. Clearly, you didn't know I'm married. Your Happy Room episodes are so good. You seem to really enjoy doling out punishment to the poor guys. Yeah, I really didn't anticipate having that much fun beating the crap out of people. It's not a sign of who I am, I promise. I was watching your video in a lesson, and my teacher saw me. She asked what I was doing. I said, watching Sigman Gaming. My teacher started laughing, so I cussed her down and ended up getting detention. I walked past her and said, don't diss Sigman, leader of the Sigman army. She can never look at me the same way again. While I greatly appreciate anybody's enthusiasm for the channel, don't get yourself in trouble over me. And if anybody's watching this, if you happen to be a parent or an educator, things are different than what they used to be. Back in the day, we didn't have these types of things. So the internet and YouTube, it's not new. Well, obviously the internet isn't, and neither is YouTube, but YouTube is still a new concept. At least entertainers on YouTube are a new concept to educators and parents. So the only thing I can say really, if you are either one of those and you're just watching this with your child just to check up on them, which kudos to you, by the way, before you pass judgment or before you really say, okay, that sounds stupid or that's dumb, look into it first and figure it out, like look into it for yourself and be like, hey, what is it about this that interests these kids? Is it this guy right here who likes to dance in front of a camera and act like a complete moron? I'm not trying to give parental advice. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not trying to give parental advice, and I'm not trying to give teaching advice. I am not qualified for either of those things. And for the kids, don't take it so personally when somebody doesn't understand what you like. If anything, take that as an opportunity to properly educate them. At least maybe not so much educate them, but let them know, hey, this is what I like and this is the reason why. The point is to have a good time and have fun with it. And I just kind of hope one day that people look at it that way. You know, more or less just a way to bring people together. We all have our own tastes and stuff, which is fine. The most important thing is as long as it's not hurting anybody, what's the problem? There we go. Okay, see? Even every now and then I can sound at least slightly intelligent, you know, without stuttering so much. WTF, what was that beginning? LOL, the look on your face was priceless. Thank you, talking about when I split into two. That was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun because I'd never tried that before. It wasn't anything like super fancy or anything. I'm just glad people really dug it, which by the way, I forgot to hit the like button on that comment. Sorry about that, Robert. Fixed. I think it's great that you don't judge that neglectful parent that keeps losing your kid, as if there's anything more important in her life. Thanks for the welcome. I feel welcomed and look forward to watching much more of your content. Well, thank you so much. I know I said welcome before, but welcome again to the madness. And also, I know there's probably 1 or 2 more new people since last week, so hello, welcome. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that, and I hope that's a good thing. They live like in a completely different neighborhood. That's what makes it even worse than what it already is. I guess the best thing is that I don't see it in the news, and I don't see it, you know, really, like I don't see the child walking down the street anymore, you know what I mean? That's, I guess, the most positive thing I can take from it. But again, I don't know their situation, so like I said before, I can't really judge. Okay, so that looks like that's it for reading your comments. Thank you all so much for your time. Don't worry so much about the channel changes. This is just an experiment. I just want to see how it affects the channel in the long run. You know, if it helps the channel, that's great, because I think it gives people more of an opportunity to see all of the content, you know what I mean? At least that's what I hope. I'm going to try to set it up as convenient to be as convenient for you guys as humanly possible. I'm just really excited because hopefully this will give me a chance to live stream more and also get more of the longer content, like the longer games. I know there's one big game people have been asking for and I'm going to deliver on it. So expect some of those hopefully in the next few weeks. All right, so I'm going to stop that right here because I've been blabbing for long enough. It is that time. What time? Outro time. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button like BADOOSH. Share the video with a friend, that would be great. And hey, if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button to join the Sigmund Army today. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you all so much. I'm excited for the future. I'm really hoping some of these changes, or at least experiments, will help the channel out big time. We can get this community to grow and bring in more people to the Sigmund Army. So thank you all again so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.